Welcome to the Honda Campus All Star Challenge National Qualifying Tournament for Season 33. Nationally, 64 HBCUs are competing to advance to the National Championship Tournament. I'm Morgan Leanne, your moderator for this game. Now, for introductions. In this game, it's the HBCU team from Fisk University and the HCAS team from Hampton University. Woo! There will be three 4-minute rounds of face off and bonus questions, followed by the final 60-second speed round for each team that is the ultimate challenge. So let's get started. In the face off position, we have Imani from Fisk and Ariana from Hampton. So, with that being said, Imani, if you could please introduce yourself and tell us your favorite color.
Douglas. I attend Fisk University as a biology major, and my favorite color is blue.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Ariana, if you could introduce yourself and tell us your favorite color.
Hi, I'm Ariana. I'm a second year liberal studies major at Hampton, and my favorite color is green.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you. So, you'll be answering 10-point face off questions on your own. That means no conferring with your teammates. Answer a face off correctly, and your team will work together to answer the 20-point bonus questions. Let's take a look at our first four categories. They are alloys, let the gourd times roll, my hat's off to you, and Shakespearean summaries. So, Hampton, you all won the coin toss, which means Ariana, you get to choose first.
Let's let the good times roll.
Alrighty. It's unknown how a 17th century term for a night watchman with a light became what hyphenated term for a pumpkin lit by a candle. That goes to Imani.
A jack-o'-lantern.
That is correct. For 10 points apiece. Each fall, over 7,000 pumpkins are carved into artistic jack o' lanterns as a tourist draw near what village of Washington Irving's legend?
Sleepy Hollow.
That is correct. For 10 points. Before pumpkins became synonymous with Halloween, jack o' lanterns were carved out of what root veggie often mistaken for rutabagas?
Radish.
No, good guess. Looking for turnip. You get to choose.
Summaries.
Summaries? After three witches prophesied that a certain general will become king of Scotland, his wife goads him into making it happen in what tragedy? That goes to Imani.
Macbeth.
That is correct for 10 points. Prospero uses magic to conjure a storm and torment a shipwrecked survivors in what play?
Tempest.
That is correct for 10 points. Petruchio courts and metaphorically domesticates the headstrong, obdurate Katharina in what play?
Taming of the Shrew.
That is correct for all 20. You get to choose.
Summaries.
Shakespeare's longest play is what tragedy in which a prince of Denmark seeks revenge against his uncle Claudius? That goes to Amani.
Hamlet.
That is correct for 10 points. Based on Cinthio's story of a Moorish captain, what play is about a general in the Venetian army and his treacherous ensign, Iago?
Othello.
That is correct for 10 points. Believed to have been written for celebrations near the end of the Christmas season, what comedy centers on twins Viola and Sebastian?
Twelfth Night.
That is correct. You get to choose.
Hats.
Yeehaw! In Old Town Road, Lil Nas X says his Gucci matte black hat is of what type? Often a 10-gallon. That goes to Imani.
Cowboy.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. For 20 and then 10 points, what very broad-brimmed hat literally means shade maker in Spanish?
Sombrero.
That is correct for all 20. You get to choose.
Hats off.
The Smithsonian displays the stovepipe hat that who wore to Ford's Theater in D.C. on April 14th, 1865? That goes to Amani.
Abraham Lincoln.
That is correct for 10 points. Though generally made in Ecuador, what type of hand-woven straw hat is named for a nation to Ecuador's north?
Panama.
That is correct. For 10 points. What French word designates a traditional chef's hat, a white starched bonnet with a tall crown?
It's like ratatouille, like the talk. Yeah.
Answer, please.
Talk.
We can take that. That's correct. You get to choose.
Hats off.
What wide brimmed flat top black hat with a cord under the chin is named for the cowboy of the Pampas? That goes to Amani.
Guacho.
That is correct. For 10 points, a Phrygian cap, a conical hat with the top bent forward, became known as what L cap during the French Revolution?
It's Liberty. I know that.
Answer, please.
It has to be because we're doing the French.
No
Liberty.
answer. You said too late. We're looking for Liberty. Next one. Give me either of the two unrelated names for the skull cap worn by Jewish males during prayers.
Yarmulke.
That is correct for 10 points, and that is the end of the match. Give yourselves a hand. Do we have any questions from either coach? Okay. All right, if we have no questions from either coach, we're going to go ahead and continue on to round two. Give yourselves a hand again. At the top of round two, we have Hampton waiting to score on the board and Fisk with 160. It is still anyone's game as we have Kyrin in the middle for Fisk and Kiana in the middle for Hampton. Okay, can we go ahead and have Kyrin introduce yourself? Tell us your name and your favorite color.
Hi, my name is Kyron Turner. My favorite color is blue.
Awesome. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Another blue person here. And also, Kiana, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Kiana Mitchell. I'm a second year biology major on the cellular molecular biology track, and my favorite color is aquamarine.
Okay. And we have the blue-green hybrid here. Yes, thank you. Nice to meet you. Alrighty. So at the beginning of round two, Hampton, you get to choose first between Along the Mississippi, Fabric, Much Loved Hymns, and Talking Titans.
Fabric.
Alrighty. What word for a sheep's woolen coat also names a lightweight polyester used for hoodies and sweatpants? That goes to Kiana.
Fleece.
Yes. Here's your bonus. For 10 points, made mostly of the protein fibroin, what textile fiber is produced by the larvae of Bombyx mori?
Okay. Silk.
Yes. A plant domesticated over 30,000 years ago, flax is used to make what fabric popular for summer clothing and tablecloths?
Linen.
That is correct. You get to choose.
Fabric.
What sea feline coat pattern is named after a cotton fabric from southern India whose designs were printed on? That goes to Kiana.
Cheetah.
No, can you take that, Kyron?
Calico.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. What tea feline coat pattern is named after a striped silk fabric imported to France from Baghdad in the 17th century?
Tiger.
Good guess. Looking for tabby. For 10 points. Now synonymous with the oil painting, what thick fabric became popular with 16th century Venetian artists who bought it from sailmakers?
Cotton.
Nope, that's also a good guess. We're looking for canvas, but you get to choose.
Titans.
Titans. Epimetheus, a dim-witted titan, married which first mortal woman who foolishly opened her box containing all the world's woes? That goes to Kyrin.
Pandora.
Yes. For 20 and then 10 points, credited with creating humans from clay, which brother of Epimetheus had refused to marry Pandora?
Prometheus.
That is correct for all 20. You get to choose.
Titans.
Pregnant by Zeus, the Titan Leto was relentlessly persecuted by which notoriously jealous Olympian, Zeus's wife? That goes to Kiana.
Hera.
That is correct. For 10 points apiece, 2 answers. Leto was pregnant with which two A Olympians, a brother and sister?
No, Artemis and Apollo.
That is correct for all 20. You get to choose.
Titans.
An ice giant planet is named after which Greek sky god, father of the original 12 Titans? That goes to Kyren.
Uranus.
That is correct. For 10 points apiece, which Earth goddess, the personification of Mother Earth, was the mother of both Uranus and of his children?
Gaia.
That is correct. For 10 points, Hesiod, Homer, Socrates, the first history and genealogy of the Titans, indeed the first book about Greek mythology, was whose theogony? Answer, please.
Homer.
Nope, good guess. We're looking for Hesiod. You get to choose.
Mississippi.
Okay. Mississippi. The riverside town of Hannibal, Missouri, was the birthplace of which celebrated writer who set the adventures of Tom Sawyer there? That goes to Kyren.
Mark Twain.
That is correct. For 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all 3, 2 answers. What 630-foot tall curved monument in what Mississippi River city celebrates the westward expansion of the U.S.?
The Gateway Arch in St. Louis, Missouri.
That is correct for 10. Last one. Referring to forced relocation of Native Americans, what 3-word phrase names several state parks along the Mississippi?
Trail of Tears.
That is correct for all 20 points. And that is the end of the round. Give yourselves a hand. Yay! Any questions from our coaches?
Any questions? Oh.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means we're moving on to round 3. Yay! 1 second. And in the middle for round 3, we have Perry for Fisk and Sarah for Hampton. So, Hampton, you get to introduce yourselves first. So, Sarah, tell us your name and your favorite color.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Avery. I'm a graduating senior, journalism major, political science minor, and member of the Freddie T. Davie Honors College here at Hampton University. And I have 2 favorite colors, salmon pink and apple green.
Okay, nice to meet you, Sarah. Nice to meet you. And Perry, if you could introduce yourself and tell us your favorite colors.
Hi, my name is Perry. I'm from Fisk University. I'm a junior here, biology major. My favorite color is purple.
Awesome. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Alrighty. With that being said, Hampton, you're behind, but it's still anyone's game. But you get to choose first between G, I know that, Baby Animals, Dwight Eisenhower, and Whatever Happened to.
Let's go with G, I know that.
Alrighty. Andra Day and Chadwick Boseman are among those who've won what G Awards presented by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association? That goes to Perry.
The Golden Globes.
That is correct. Here's your bonus.
I apologize. We will have to replay that.
Okay. Alrighty. Fisk, you get to.
Yes.
Okay. Fisk gets to choose, please.
Baby Animals.
Okay. What short palindrome can name a baby armadillo, hamster, seal, or shark? That goes to Perry.
A pup.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. For 10 points, what slightly longer word can be a baby porpoise, giraffe, rhino, or whale?
Calf.
That is correct. For 10 points, a Chicago sports fan might know that what word names a baby badger, hyena, leopard, or raccoon?
Cub.
Yes, and you get to choose.
Baby Animals.
Yes. A baby pig is called a piglet, but so is a baby of what mammal that isn't blue and does not move at sonic speed in real life? That goes to Perry.
Hedgehog.
That is correct. When Christ is referred to by the Latin term Agnus Dei, the word Agnus refers to what baby animal?
Uh, it's got to be a lamb. Yeah, lamb.
That is correct.
Who's
For 10
talking?
points. What four-letter word can be a brief argument over something unimportant or a baby oyster?
A spat.
That is correct, and you get to choose.
Baby animals.
Mhm. A goose is female and a gander is male. A baby of the species is given what other G name? That goes to Perry.
Uh, gosling.
Answer, please.
A gosling.
Okay, she caught it. Alrighty, other than a hatchling, what other word ending in ling is a chick that cannot yet leave the place where it was hatched?
A duckling or a nestling? Is like a nestling. A nestling.
That is correct for 10. What other word ending in ling is a baby bird able to leave the nest but not yet self-sufficient?
It's the F word. This is a duckling? No. This is fled.
Answer,
A
please.
fledgling.
That is correct. You get to choose.
What happened to?
Mhm. Which former girlfriend star co-created Mixed-ish, focusing on her childhood as Rainbow from Blackish? That goes to Perry.
Tracy Ellis Ross.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. In 2022, who celebrated his 27th year hosting HBO's Real Sports Show, decades after he left NBC's Today Show?
Who's this?
Answer, please.
Wayne Brady.
Nope, good guess. Bryant Gumbel. For 10 points. After an unhappy ending to his Happy Endings TV series, which Junior Wayans played coach on New Girl?
This was Marlon, wasn't it? No. It was Marlon or which one is it? Damon.
Answer,
Damon.
please.
Damon Wayans.
That is correct.
Junior.
You get to choose.
G. I know that.
For over 200 years, what 3 or 4 masted ships were used by Spain and Portugal for trade and war? That goes to Perry.
Galleon.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. For 10 points apiece. According to the Gospels, what's the G name for the site outside Jerusalem where Jesus was crucified?
Galilee.
No, we're looking for
Incorrect.
Golgotha. Thank you. Technically, what G word shouldn't be used for a garden house unless it has extensive views?
A greenhouse.
No. Good guess. We're looking for a gazebo. And 1 second, please. We do have a question that has to be a bonus, I believe, that's be given to Fisk.
Yes, we will play a face-off because they were not giving the points for the face-off. So we will have an extra face-off and bonus. And you will automatically be given the points for this. So Fisk, this question is only for you. We
Okay.
will mark this as correct and move on to your bonus.
Mm-hmm.
In 1963, Laureate Ziegler and Nada developed catalysts that make LDPE plastics. If LD is low density, what word does PE stand for?
Y'all know.
Your answer?
Polyethylene.
Correct.
Okay.
Acids, proteins, sugars. Fisher and Hallworth projections, both named for Nobel winners, usually depict which compounds?
It's gonna be protein, right? No. Sugars.
Your answer? Correct.
Okay. Do we have any questions at the end of round 3? Alrighty. With no questions from our coaches, we're gonna move on to the ultimate challenge round. Give yourselves a hand. Yes. All right. For the ultimate challenge. The ultimate challenge is a final chance for each team to win. You'll have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions in the category of your choice. Every correct answer is worth 25 points. Working as a team, you may answer or pass on any question. As long as there's time remaining, you can repeat the ones you missed. The score stands at 60 for Hampton and Fisk for 400. But it's still anyone's game. This challenge is worth 250 points. Here's a look at our final four categories. They are coined at sea, how much carbon, the second 200 years, and very veggie. Hampton, you do get to choose first.
We're gonna go with very veggie.
Alrighty. So, considering the uses and biology of these healthy edibles, what vegetable comes on the
Corn.
cob? Yes. Dickens Creole gumbos?
Collard? Oh, wait.
No. Did Gregor Mendel study?
Peas.
Yes. Is Cantonese for white vegetable?
Pass.
This is Southern.
Collard.
Collard.
Yes. Was Jacob and Esau's pottage?
Pass.
Pass.
Names a kernel in the game Clue?
Mustard.
Yes. Is an onion relative in Welsh symbol?
Radish.
No.
Garlic.
Got it. Oh.
Is
I
a
don't know.
salad green Italians called rucola?
Pass.
Arugula.
Is more than simply white broccoli?
Cauliflower.
Yes. Dickens Creole gumbos?
Okra.
Yes. Is Cantonese for white vegetable?
Bok choy.
Yes. Was in Jacob and Esau's pottage?
Do you know that? No, pass.
Is an onion relative in Welsh
Garlic.
symbol? No. Is a salad green Italians called rucola?
Arugula.
Yes. Was in Jacob and Esau's pottage?
Ah.
All right, give yourselves a hand. You got
Some
8 of
squash.
those. And that was a little tricky. All right, the two you didn't quite get. We have Jacob and Esau's pottage, lentils. They were eating lentil soup. Oh, who knew? Is an onion relative in Welsh symbol? Garlic was a great guess. Looking for leek. Leek.
Oh.
But you got 200 points on that. Yes, yes, yes. Which means now we have Fisk. You all get to choose between coined at sea, how much carbon, and the second 100 years.
The second 100 years.
All right. What U.S. company now in its second century of doing business?
Fisk is
Kellogg.
missing a player.
Cut your camera on.
Produces or out delivers to FedEx.
UPS.
Yes. Was co-founded by Thomas Edison.
GE. General Electric.
Yes. Owns Geico and Duracell.
Pass.
Has dropped its
Wells
Stagecoach
Fargo.
logo. Yes. Produces Gold Peak infused teas.
Coca-Cola.
Yes. Makes Post-it notes.
3M.
Yes. Is second to
Pass.
BNS. Makes a
Pfizer.
co-investment. Yes. Trades as
Johnson &
J&J.
Johnson.
Yes. Owns Geico and Duracell.
Say it.
That's correct. Is second to BNSF and freight trains. Yes. All right, give yourselves a hand. Okay, and that is the end of the round, unless we have any questions from our coaches.